Good morning. I'm Brad Rhodes. Welcome to the Art of Rhodes. My day didn't start painting this beautiful midnight sky with this horse charging, with the moon in the background. The truth is, my day did, though, start in the midnight sky. It started before the world awakes. Let's take a look. Good morning. This is before the world awakes. This is the unseen reps. This is the grabbing a cup of coffee, taking the dark road down to your work, and being your own cheerleader, and just finding the sheer will to wake up and make a decision to go fulfill your dream in life. So with that, because it's Monday morning, it's about 4:05 a.m. and I too, I feel tired, I feel fatigued, but I have my dream, and that's the trade I want to make. I want to trade to choose me. So let's get a cup of coffee and let's get started. Oh, we need high rev. There we go. You have to love coffee in the morning. Gotta have it. And that's, probably the number one thing you want to just go after your dream. And that's just showing up, right? It's making that decision to wake up and just show up. The persistence and consistency, right? That's, if you can show up every day to your dream, you'll make it happen. It's so simple, but that's really I find that's the key. That's the magic sauce. It's having the persistency of just waking up and going after it and just showing up. Show up for you. All right. So we're gonna keep it sweet and short, and so I will see you at my work, and let's do this. I have arrived at my work, and you can see here there's just a empty parking lot, and I affectionately see this as my empty bleachers, because there's just so many times, it's just, if you want to make it happen, you have to make it happen. There's no cheerleaders, this is, I want to show this because, most time people are like, oh, you're an artist, like they think of like Instagram or something, and like just every day is, it's waking up and it's showing up. I mean, if you show up, the rest follows. You can make it happen. I mean, showing up, it relieves the pressure of being perfect, because I don't think there's such a thing as being perfect. It's showing up and being consistent. So with that, let's get to the art studio and let's do this. Well, as you can see, we're now inside my art studio, and I am going to be working on this painting today of this horse coming down the moonlight and this beautiful road, countryside. And I'll be working on the skyline and putting in this like darker layer of blue, and then that will really bring out the later on I'll put the stars, but first we need to add the midnight sky. So I'm going to continue working on that. And so let's get painting. So I'm coming down the edges of the shrubs, and I've made this color. It's a lot darker than this blue, obviously. And then by having it darker, one, it's going to be a more realistic night, but it will, the colors of these bushes here, they'll really start to come out you know, where the moon's, it's just this beautiful moonlight, and so this will really give the painting depth. And you'll start to notice where this will be pushed back. Just coming in here. You can hear how I let that dry. If I didn't let it dry, then this starts mixing in with this, and I want this to be just as it is as a background. So then it will still come through, but not being blended like into the paint. I keep coming in here. And by painting all around the moon, I did that earlier. I did that yesterday. And so by doing so, then I don't need to go as close with the bigger brush. And you can see this is not maybe not exciting, but yet it becomes exciting, right? It's what I was talking about earlier about the repetition of just showing up. And you know, when you keep going at it, it'll all come together, right? Like you may not see it at first, right? It's just one little brush stroke. So think of like an action, right? It's just one little doink, but repeated over time, right? Then it really starts to, I don't want to get too close to that horse. You know, over time, it really will start to make a difference. You'll notice here I have a little bit even darker. So we get away from the moon. But showing up, you know, just that persistence, you know, it really will make a difference. You know, and then before you know it, you have something, you know, that's going to come alive. You start to fill out the sky. It's starting to look obviously like night. And just kind of keep coming over this with these layers. And then when I'm done with this, I'm going to let this dry. And then I might go over even one more layer of sky and just slowly keep adding layers and just kind of, you know, keep on going. So I'm going to continue to work on this through the day. But as you continue your day, remember just to do whatever you can to show up, give your best, and just be consistent with that. Because again, if you show up, the rest will follow. Live to love life. Take care. Thank you so much for taking the time with me, and I will see you next time.